Okay, I've come to the last stitch here. Gonna create the last star for this row. 3, 4, and 5. Oops! Oh goodness. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6. Because it curves, and you slip stitch to the top here. Make sure you pull tight this slip stitch so that here would kind of join up and does not leave a hole. If you do not slip stitch tightly, you're gonna leave a hole every time you do your slip stitch, because this is the starting point. So you're gonna do slip stitch here, so all your slip stitch you will have holes, whereas here there's no slip stitch. So that's why your slip stitch you have to pull tight. Then here I'm gonna chain 1, yarn over. I'm going to go to the eye here and do 2 half double crochet. Yarn over, you go to the next eye here and do 2 double crochet. Okay, let me show you what I did here. I space it out. This marker here is to mark where I'm gonna have my pearls. So I'm gonna space it out, one here, and one here. And the next row will be slightly different, maybe. I haven't decided yet, so I'm gonna do it here, and here. I would add marker here as well. You have 2 options. One is no pearls. 3 options. One is no pearls, one is one side with pearl, the other side is blank, it's just stars, no pearl. Or you can do both sides with pearls, so it's up to you. So now let me show you how I'm gonna add the pearl. So this is with the pearl. So I'm going to do half double crochet inside here. Then I'm gonna grab a pearl, and yarn over and do half double crochet into that same hole again, leaving a pearl hanging here. You have to see how tight it is. Yarn over. Let me do the next one so that I can see it better. Oops, let me do that again. Wait, let me do that again. It got tangled. Okay. So you did a half double crochet, push the pearl here, yarn over, and go back to that same hole to do a half double crochet. And hopefully this is tight enough and it's not dangling. You yarn over all 3. And you yarn over and you do 2 half double crochet in the next stitch. Let me just continue until the other marker, then I'll show you how this pearl would look like. Double crochet, 2 double crochet, 2 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet. So it's gonna look like this. It does look like, I mean, it will move a bit, but it does look like it is from this star. So randomly I will have poles. Let's do another pole. So this is optional, you don't have to do this. Let's see, half double crochet, half double crochet, oops, wait, let me do that again. A half double crochet, then I want a purl here in this spot, so I'm going to do one half double crochet, then I pull up a purl, yarn over, make sure the purl stays in front, go back to that same spot and do a half double crochet. So you have 2 half double crochet into that star, but it's just that you have one on the left and one on the right to hold the purl down. There. Does that look nice? I'm gonna randomly put purls. So what do you think? No purls or purls? I think if you add purls, you don't have to add too much. You wouldn't look that nice. Just randomly a bit here and there. So this is how I add my purl. And you continue in this manner until you come to the length that you want and the number of purls that you want to add. It's entirely up to you how many purls you want to add. So I'll get back to you once I come to the length that I want. Okay. Again, I just want to point out that if at places where you have purls, you have to remember that there are 2 stitches on top of that purl, in case you can't see it. So here, okay, let me show you. Now I'm going to build my star all the way to the other side, the pole. You see, when I have 6 stitches on my hook, the last stitch is at this last half double crochet, then I pull, it forms one star. So I make sure all my stars end at this half double crochet. So when it comes to here, you have to remind yourself there are 2 stitches here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and nicely it ends at this half double crochet. So again, 1, 2, 3, make sure there are 2 here, 4 and 5. Look at the V shape on top because the purl is kind of in a way so you can't see. So look at the V shape on top here. So you end here, which means you end at this half double crochet. So which means you took the right number of stitch. If not, you would have like 1 stitch away and you will get the wrong number of stitches in the end. So here again, 1, 2, and you go back to this stitch because this is the 3rd pull. 1, 2, 3, and this is the next 2, 4, 5. See, mine ends at this half double crochet. 6 stitch on your hook and pull through all 6. So that's how you create a star when you come to the purl part. Just in case, because with the purl there, from this angle it looks like on top of this purl there are only 1 stitch. Actually there are 2, one on the left and one on the right. So don't look at the pearl, look at the half double crochet and see where you stop. So I'll continue to build my star until I come to the length that I want and show you how my purse look like. And do share your version of your purse in the comment section. Once you're done, you can take photo and share it in the comment section so that I can see how your purse look like. Mine look like this so far. So the subsequent row depends whether I'm gonna do the pearls in the same spot or just 2 here. 3, 2, 3. Anyway, this is not gonna be a big purse. It's gonna be somewhere here like this. So at most I think I would have another row, because another few rows, because I leave this blank. I do not want the pearl to be too low at the bottom. I want it to be somewhere in the middle. So since this row I started with no pearls, so I thought I would end the last row with no pearls. Okay, so I'll come back to you once I reach that last row. Okay, this is the length that I want. I mean, here without pearl and here without pearl is almost the same height. So now I'm going to do 1 row of single crochet all around. Here, the joining part still have a little bit of hole, but it's not very big. But this side, because it's covered with a star, see, this is nice. So I hope you pull yours tight so that the hole is not that big. So now I'm just going to do single crochet, just 1 row. So how did your purse turn out? Did you add pearls? How many pearls did you add? Do enclose the photo of your finished product in my comment section. I would love to know how your purse turned out. Is it a small purse or a big purse, or did you turn it into a bag? Actually, you can turn this into a bag. You just make 2 long straps and it will be a bag. See, I just want this part here to make it look like there's an edge, exactly like here. See, the 2 part, like there is an edge. This is just my choice. You do not have to follow this if you do not want to. And this is from cotton yarn, so the whole purse or wallet, you can call it, it's kind of soft. If you do not mind, then it's okay. You can put in your glasses. If you wear spectacles, you can put in your sunglasses. Yeah, you can make one for your sunglasses too. So mine, the pearl is just in the middle part. Got a bit more. This is a simple purse, but you can turn it into a handphone bag. So long your handphone can fit in, you make 2 long straps, and you have yourself a handphone bag. I've come to the last part here, so I'm just gonna cut the yarn and remove this. I am going to come from the back. Come from the back here, you pull. And you go through this one and the stitch below it, like this. Then you make it go through all this. I think I'll bring it down because I'm gonna add lining in the back, so I can hide this tail right inside the lining part. So I'm gonna leave that just like this because I'm gonna add something inside. So this back is kind of soft. See, I know there are people who doesn't mind. Since it's soft, you can put in your sunglasses or your glasses. It's okay. Or you can just put your handphone. It looks kind of neat inside. You do not need lining actually. See, it's kind of neat. But since it's so soft, and I have this balance, so I'm gonna add 2 inside. One for the left side and one for the right side. Make sure this is way smaller than the purse so that it stays way inside like this, because this is in a round, so it's kind of difficult to stitch it inside. You just make 2 stitch here, 1 here, maybe 1 2 stitch here and 1 2 stitch here, just to hold it so that it won't move. But anyway, I'm going to add lining, so it's up to you. So you can add 2 stitch here. And as for the zip is way longer than it's supposed to be, so I'm gonna hide the tail of the zip inside. Hide it inside, and this one on the outside like this. Oops. So the zip, this 2 part here, I'm gonna sew it inside, hide it inside. And this part here, gonna stitch it along here. If you're gonna machine sew, you will see one line of machine, the line of sewing here that I do not like, so I'm gonna hand sew. You can open this up, place it here, make sure it's exactly at this tip here, and then hide all this extra inside. Maybe make 1 stitch on the inside, hide it inside. Make sure this zip, if you can, make it go under this single crochet, so it will be like this here. If you can see the plastic, means the zip will stop until here. So you can pin it down, use pin, or you can start sewing and sew here, and when you zip, the zip will come down this way. Okay. So you can sew the zip first before this. I will show you after I sew the zip and how it look like. Then I will add this and add a lining inside. I just cut this lining. It's the same size as the back. I'm gonna sew this part and this part. Let's put it in. I'll come back to you once I have the zip nicely attached. Okay, I have sewed the zip here like this all around. I sew it here and sew the zip now at the bottom of the zip. So in actual fact, you already have, oops, this zip isn't exactly that smooth. I shouldn't have gotten this type of zip. Oops. Okay, got it. So this is the zip, and by right you should have a nice purse now, but I find that it's a bit soft. So up to you. If you think this is okay, soft is okay with you. But as for me, let me show you. I had this leftover plastic canvas from previous project. So I cut two in the same size. You just slot it in. It should be way smaller than your actual purse, because the purse is already in a round, so it's kind of difficult to make few stitches to hold it. So this part here, I'm gonna hide it with this. You make a square pouch like this. You just sew a pouch like this, and you place it in between these two plastic canvas. And I'm going to sew it all around here like this. So it will cover the canvas, and also it looks neat, and it's kind of nice to have a different color inside. So you just hand sew this purple part onto this zip, and you will have a nice purse. So let me sew that nicely, and I'll come back and show you how it looked like. Just sew with normal needle and thread. Okay, this is how the inside look like. I've sewed the sides here. You can't see the stitches. I prefer hand sew so that you won't see the stitches out here as well. So this is how my purse look like. Do share your version of your purse in the comment section once it's done. I would love to see how your purse turns out. We can exchange ideas. So hope you like this pattern. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will look forward to seeing you in my next post. Bye for now.